Hey, I've been really nervous to make this video. It's not usually the type of video that I put out. I know that it's usually been, just kind of gaming stuff, gaming challenges, right? And I like that sort of stuff, but I really want this YouTube channel to be about everything I love. And this is something I'm really passionate about. You are not a failure. If you clicked on this video, you might believe that, or at least think that to a degree. Or maybe you just hope that you're not, but secretly fear that you are. And this video's for you, because I get it. I mean, I felt like a failure for the majority of my life. Sometimes I still fear that. It's not perfect yet, but I'm conquering that fear of not being enough. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of being stuck, that no matter what you do, it's never going to be enough, it's never going to change anything, and nothing you do matters. And that's probably the worst feeling on the planet. I mean, some of you that feel this way may even have lots of reasons that people tell you you're not a failure. Maybe they point at a successful job or schooling or a sport, but it just doesn't feel like enough. And why is that? Now, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not at all. So this isn't like any psychiatric advice or anything like that. It's just my experience with dealing with that feeling. Cuz I think I can remember feeling this way since I was like, I want to say like 10 or 11, where, I'm kind of starting to go into puberty, and the brain's a little bit of less of a kid brain, and, I start developing a little bit of a deeper ability to think. I just felt insufficient. I felt unlovable. I believed I could not be loved. And there's many reasons for that, right? Maybe for some of you, it might be similar to mine. I just felt I always fell short of what was expected of me. I think out of a good purpose, a good desire, parents put high expectations on their kids. I think that's pretty general. Because, of course, a parent wants their child to be successful, wants them to be strong, wants them to be happy, wants them to be successful, to make money, have a home, all that jazz, right? And that's not a bad thing. But sometimes the way that we are pushed to be more or become more or break our limits. I don't know what the right terminology to think is, but sometimes that desire to help kids grow isn't really implemented in the right way. I remember, I remember coming home from school one day and I was thrilled. I brought home a math test to my dad. And I love my dad, but I brought home a math test to my dad, and I was so thrilled. I'd gotten 99% on it, right? I'd only made one tiny little error somewhere that lost me a point. Boom, 99%. I am I'm off the wall, I'm having a great time. I am so excited, and I am so excited to show my dad the results for this test. And I show it to him, and all he had to say about it was, okay, get 100 next time. And that crushed me. And I know he meant well. I know he only wanted to push me further, to help me grow more, to help me get a little better. But that's not what I needed in that moment. I wanted him to be excited. I wanted him to say, "Wow, my son, you're so amazing and brilliant and I love you," and all that jazz, right? And I give this one example, maybe you can relate to it, but it's not just that. It's a lot of things. That's a consistent pattern that existed throughout a lot of my life. So soon nothing was enough. I really doubted everything that I did, that nothing I did would be sufficient, that there would always be something wrong with what I did. I felt like a failure, that I had let everyone down. I need to tell you that's not true. You are not a failure. And maybe there have been high expectations of you, and maybe you've even fallen short of those expectations, whether set by a friend or a parent, whether set by a teacher, some counselor, who knows. But falling short of expectation doesn't make you a failure. In my mind, there's only one way to fail, and that's to stop trying. When there's no more effort, when there's no more attempts to be better, to grow, to learn, to overcome whatever challenge you're facing or whatever task is coming your way, you are enough. You always will be. Regardless of the results of whatever happens. There's no one more important than yourself for who needs to believe in you. Does that make sense? It's you. You need to believe in yourself, no one else. There's no amount of external validation that will do that, that will fill that hole, that will help you feel like you're not a failure anymore. It's something you need to believe. And I believe that you are valuable and enough just by being you, by existing. I truly don't believe that any human being needs to do anything special to matter. Just the fact that your heart is beating and your lungs are breathing, that makes you enough. So, if you're alive and you're giving it your best shot, even if your best shot one day or another is maybe a little worse, maybe not the best, doesn't matter. Did you try? If you tried, then you're good. And that's what matters. So, stay strong. I believe in you. You're fantastic. And if you like silly gaming challenges, feel free to stick around, hang out, chat and stream. We chat about all sorts of random stuff when we're playing a game, not even related to the game, literally just anything at all. And I love that. It's the best. Have a great night, or day, or afternoon, or well, hey, whatever time it is when you watch this. Have a good day. You matter. You are enough. You're not a failure. Just keep going. Okay? Maybe you're not where you thought you would be right now. Maybe you're not at your end destination yet. But that's the key word, right? It's yet. You'll get there. And it's so much more important that you are getting there than anything else. That's all that matters. One step at a time, one day at a time. Have you accomplished your goals yet? No? Well, are you trying? Then you're good.